Hey everyone, it's Chimp, and gamers are kind of winning right now. Not only have we had some pretty crazy announcements and releases already coming out this year, but Microsoft has officially won their battle for the acquisition of Activision-Blizzard. Now, I'm sure many of you may be absolutely terrified of the possibility that Microsoft is going to keep all of the games for themselves like the money-hungry goblins they are. However, Microsoft has already come out and stated that they did this to make the games more accessible for everyone and won't be making them exclusive. However, they will be available on Game Pass. I mean, I personally see this as an absolute win. I used to be a little bit of an Xbox fanboy, but since switching over to PC, I've cared a lot less. However, I am still subscribed to Game Pass on PC, so to hear some of these games coming over to that service, it's pretty exciting. And there's many beloved games and IPs that Activision owns and produces that under Microsoft could definitely do really well. I mean, they've got Call of Duty, Spyro, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I mean, do you remember playing that game as a kid? I played Underground on the PS2, and that changed my life forever. And I mean, if this acquisition could also mean that there's potential for a lot of these older games and even more to be put onto Game Pass and made playable, that's enough to count me in. If we no longer have to go through emulators or totally completely trustable and legal websites to download our ROMs and we can instead find all these games in the same one place, I think that's fantastic.
But Chimp, what about all the PlayStation players and the PlayStation and Activision deal?
Well, Microsoft has already given 2 different offers to Sony for Call of Duty, both of which Sony has denied. Do I think that this means that we'll never see a Call of Duty or any other Activision games on PlayStation? No. They've already known since the beginning of the whole trial even that it isn't about exclusivity. If anything, Sony is shooting themselves in the foot with this and will most likely upset their player base without these staple franchises.
Shoot me in the foot. What? Shoot yourself in the foot. No, they can tell by the angle. Here, you shoot me and I'll shoot you. I don't think this is gonna work. Of course it'll work. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Damn it! Oh my god, that hurts!
There's even a bunch of titles that Microsoft had lost the licenses for and had to remove them from the store, and that because of this deal, we might be able to get back, like Deadpool or some of the Transformer games. Alongside that, this acquisition also shows us that Microsoft does still care about gaming and trying to further that field. After the disgusting release that was Redfield, Phil Spencer seemed very defeated.
But we are not in a position, and I see it out there, I see commentary that if you just build great games, everything would turn around. It's just not true.
Man, why is no one coming to my cake stand? I have these yummy cakes that I baked and I've had sitting out in the blazing sun all day, and no one wants to buy them. Well, Phil, the PS5 seems to be doing great with many more games on the way, so I don't know about that. But for real though, that sounds like a comment a 3rd grader would make when he's upset that his project didn't get the best.
I didn't have the right kind of crayons and he used Crayola.
So hopefully with this merger, we will see a change in attitude from Phil and a hike in game quality from Xbox, because I think everyone can benefit from that. Overall, I am extremely excited to see what's to come from this merger and hopefully play some brand new and exciting games, or even old ones that are coming back. Also, thank you guys so much for 170 subs. We are so close to 200 and I think that's awesome, and on my channel's birthday too, no less. It seriously means so much to me and it makes me want to keep making content for you guys. So, with that being said,
see ya!
Not me. Oh, no.